So I just finished my first Turo rental with my BMW 535 Wagon. Just picked it up from the airport, heading back home. So far so good. I'd have to say I'm shocked how much demand there is for this car. In about 2 weeks, this car is booked up for the next month. So basically between now and 4 to 5 weeks from now, I'm only going to be able to drive my car for about a week out of the next 4 or 5 weeks. It's booked up that much. So I say if there's anything negative about Turo, at least with my car, is I don't get to drive it, and I love this car. 535 is a really enjoyable, car to drive, and not having it, I miss it while it's gone. But when I get it back, I fall in love with it all over again and love driving it. So I guess it's a mixed good and bad. So what that means as far as income goes, after Turo has taken all their fees out, which is about 25% after you pay for insurance and the fees that they charge you, this car is going to bring in about $800 in its first month, which is far more than I expected. I was thinking when I first put this on Turo, I thought to myself, if I could rent it 1 week out of the month, that covers the payment on it and then some. So, and that's kind of how I priced it. I priced it to where 1 week of rentals covers more than the car payment. And I think that's a good way to price your car. I will give you a hint though. If you're looking to buy a car specifically for Turo, buy a premium brand. So this is a BMW. Buy older, where the depreciation is all gone. So a car like this sold for over $60,000 when it was brand new. I only paid $14,000 for it with 75,000 miles on it. It's a 10-year-old BMW, so there's going to be a little bit of maintenance along the way that'll cost more than a Japanese brand or whatever. But this car brings far more attention and money on Turo than any other brand. So for me, this was the sweet spot. And it's a wagon, which, we're in America and people don't really like wagons. They got to have SUVs. But I think on Turo it's a little different. I think people are curious about wagons, and especially a sporty wagon like this. This thing's got 300 horsepower, all-wheel drive. So living in Utah, this will be great in the wintertime for skiers. I've got Blizzak winter tires, and it's all-wheel drive, and it does amazing in the snow, better than an SUV because of the tires. And I specifically picked this exact car for this market, and I think that's the biggest thing to think about if you're going to enter Turo, is pick a car that will do well in your market. So for Salt Lake City area, that means skiers in the winter, so it's got to be all-wheel drive, and you really need to put winter tires on it, which the car rental agencies do not do. So that's a big attraction for renting in the winter on Turo, is you can get a car that's set up for winter. And then in the summer, people come to Utah for a lot of reasons, but national parks, mountain biking, which I'm a huge biker, so I have all the bike racks and everything to help people out. Climbers, runners, you name it. It's mostly outdoors people, and outdoors people know that wagons are amazing, and I chose a wagon for that reason. So anyways, my message is, you pick the right car, don't expect it to drive it a lot, because it's going to be rented a lot, and make sure you really think long and hard about what kind of car you should purchase for Turo, because I spent months thinking about this, and in the end it was really between a Subaru and this BMW wagon, which BMW doesn't make the 5 Series wagon in America anymore. And then I also thought there's the new Volkswagen Sport Wagon, which I owned one of those in the past, a diesel, which got bought back in the diesel scandal, and I loved that car. It was so amazing. So I actually really missed that, but this BMW is incredible. It's far more sportier than the Volkswagen and way more luxurious, and premium brand on Turo rents much better than a non-premium brand from what I'm seeing. So that's my advice. Go try out Turo. So far, so good.